Ladies and gentlemen, it has been a roller coaster of emotions in regards to a lot of US tariffs, but one thing has been consistent, and that is distaste for the new Switch 2 console. And I wanted to come out and defend Nintendo and releasing the Switch and explain to you guys why this is all okay. So, first off, a lot of you are upset that you had a lot of trust in Nintendo, and Nintendo didn't used to be a really greedy company. And that is exactly why things are so expensive with the Switch 2. The Nintendo, they have to make up for lost time. They weren't greedy for a long time, and now they've got to double up the greed to make up for that. They need to get on the same level as a lot of the other folks in the AAA industry and just grabbing whatever cash they can. It's just the way of the industry. Now, I know another thing that a lot of people were concerned about were the game keys, where they were saying, oh, this is something that's really upsetting because it's doubling down on that idea that you don't actually own your games. It's just a cartridge that you put in so that you get to have all of the drawbacks of having like DRM and also not owning your game. And really, I think it's great. I think having a specific key card style game that reminds me constantly that we're in an era where we don't own our games anymore, I think that's really heartening to see how the industry has evolved over time. Now, another thing that they're getting a lot of flack over is when they were showing off a lot of their video calls where they were saying, oh, look at this amazing thing. And a lot of people were saying, well, this is just a worse version of Discord. And I don't like that kind of thinking. I think we should think of it as a better version of Skype. And finally, with the quality of games that is coming out, Switch is really trying to push a lot of the, push the bar for the technology that they can have, and because they want to be able to run these like open world games and have it be looking like a really nice product. And really, the Switch, it's kind of the first open wallet platform, right? So when we like really open up our wallets there and just kind of like see what we've got, and oh dear, oh no, guys, I'm just a broke boy with only $25. It looks like I'm not gonna be able to afford the Switch 2 right now. I'm gonna have to really cheap out and play on this Steam Deck where I can buy multiple games for $25 and play them whenever I want. And yeah, you don't own them, but all of the games on Steam go on sale for poor people like me to play them whenever I want. Hopefully, I'll get a lot more money in the future where I can afford to spend $500 or $600 to get a Switch 2 and maybe one game, and really do my part in helping Nintendo be able to buy yachts for their executives. Because I don't think you understand this. Those luxury yachts, they're going for like $10 to $100 million, and that doesn't even include the crew costs. So really, I'm hoping that we can all put our disagreements with Nintendo's pricing models aside and really just consume product. I hope you are all as excited to consume product as I am moving forward in the future. But that's all for now. Thank you for your time.